Been out here sanding on this rabbit all day, and I realized that hadn't got anything put up today. Anyway, sanding's boring. Concentrating on the passenger side today, and so I decided I should probably throw something up in the beetle barn. I got to thinking about Darren out at the metal guy's place, and he just flashed at the compressor there, said everybody likes compressors, so I decided to do my compressor setup today. And walking by the parts thing here, there's some pistons and cylinders that Darren was talking about. They're gone now. I have one set of 92s there, piston and cylinder set, and then next to it in the small box some oversized Rabbit diesel pistons. Picked those up off eBay for like $100. Anyway, so go back in the corner here, file cabinet there for HPR. Anyway, this is what I've got for compressors. I have two of them. They're upright 60 gallon. You can see the brand there. They're 10.2 CFM at 80 pounds, and that's each, and they're plumbed together. The one on the right there kicks on, and then if I drop another couple pounds, the other one will kick on. And the twins, and they run pretty good. Picked them both up cheap, so worked out for me. And then you can see I've got them plumbed with copper here, and I throw a coil in for both a little bit of cooling on the air and for vibration. They're plumbed into a piece of galvanized pipe there on the wall. And anyway, they're both running off the same circuit, 220 off the box. And the other one here is plumbed in the same way to the same pipe on the wall. Then I have a water drop here, and I've been DAing for, I don't know, some hours, and with well, we got a little bit out of there, not much. Anyway, they go past that T there, that drop, into another chunk of copper, come over here behind the panel, and into another upright 60 gallon tank. That's basically for cooling and storage. It's always good to have more air. Anyhow, so the copper pipe goes into the top of this compressor, where the old compressor that sat on top of it goes, and comes back out into just a piece of half-inch rubber line here, plumbed down to another piece of pipe on the wall with air dryer there, a reasonable one. Works okay. I don't use it much except for if I'm going to do some painting. Basically I use the little guy there, which is plenty. I don't get much water out of this thing. Then it comes off the wall there. Another thing I have on these compressors is all three tanks are joined. We'll see if you can see that little copper pipe on the floor, but all three tanks have one of those off the drain at the bottom of them. And they all come together here down into this little setup, which is a bleed, and it's on a timer and runs, I don't know, about every 45 minutes. It opens up and blows the water out up over the hump here. I can't see this, it's pretty dark. But anyway, it blows the water up and out of there and through the wall there and outside. Anyway, I'll give it a hit here if I can figure out where the button is on it. Anyway, so it does that about every 40 minutes or so. Leaves a little bit of water out. Keeps things pretty dry. And Works good. All the tanks are bolted to the floor on chunks of rubber, so they don't vibrate, they don't drum the floor too bad. And anyway, that's what I got here for compressor. Have another little portable guy over here, just sits around if I need to go somewhere. And then I have another 4-horse horizontal 30-gallon Craftsman. But the score was this guy here. Picked it up from a friend who found it at a garage sale and couldn't use it, so I bought it from him. Anyway, the date on the tank there is 83. It's a big boy, 5-horse. And I don't know the CFM or all the specs on it, but it had this tag on it. You can see Vernon Compressor Sales out of Dallas, Texas. Anyway, I, for kicks, called that phone number. They answered the phone, and trying to find out about this compressor because it's got no name on it. It just says made in Brazil. And used my cell phone and sent the guy some pictures, and he told me, I think he called it a Schultz, made in Brazil. And he said that, yep, can get parts for it, measure the bore on it if I ever need to, and they can get me whatever I need to rebuild it or whatever I want to do. The plan is to actually hook this bad boy up and use it as a primary with the other two as backup, and build an addition here outside where this pile of stuff is, and put all 3 of them out on a pad with a roof and whatnot, keep them out of the rain, and get them out of my shop so I don't have to listen to them. But that was quite a score. $150. Anyway, it runs good. I'll set you up here and we'll let it chunk along. I do still need to do some work to it. I had to replace the check valve right down in here. Cost me $10, something like that. And the drain on the bottom of it leaks. So I'll have to fix that problem, but when I move all the compressors, I'll probably have them all plumbed together to that water drain anyhow. So I'll back you out just a little further here, and then I'll go plug it in and flip the breaker, and we can watch this thing chug along. It's another 220, and I just put a big old plug on it, same as my welder, so I can run it off the stick welder plug over here. Anyway, it's running on a 50 amp breaker, and here we go. Go for the Tommy shoe thing of putting a big old filter on it, inside, on the intake side, big automotive filter or something, but this thing really gulps the air, and it's pretty cool. I kind of like old stuff, and this guy is, well, 83, so, you know, 30 years almost. Anyway, I'll shut it back off here. Anyway, it's far quieter than the other two compressors when they get going, and I think I'm going to like it. The cover here has been kind of abused, so it's going to take a little body work. Pound that guy back in shape and get it remounted up here over the belt. Well, that's a little short video for today, and thanks for watching.